ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to make poached eggs served on a home-baked English muffin and prosciutto di Parma and with the sauce Hollandaise, or actually known as eggs Benedict. Smash it. And the ingredients I am using today: coarse cornmeal. This is for dusting. If you can't get cornmeal, you can use rice flour or semolina flour. Then we need prosciutto di Parma, Parma ham. Then we need some tarragon fresh. We need some dried yeast. We need some black pepper. We also need whole black peppercorns. Then we need unsalted butter. Then we need strong white bread flour, a bit of sugar, some salt, some milk. Of course, we need some eggs and some white wine vinegar and a lemon. Smash in. And now let's get started. Righty right, ladies and gentlemen, and the first thing to do is to a small pot add 500 ml of white wine vinegar, like so. To my white wine I'm adding now 1 tablespoon of black peppercorns, like so. And now I'm adding fresh tarragon. This is 31 grams. Remove the rubber band. Get your tarragon in. Then bring this to a boil and reduce by half. Smash in. Righty right, ladies and gentlemen, and while your vinegar is reducing, it's time for a zippy. Righty right, ladies and gentlemen, when your vinegar has reduced by half, get yourself a sieve and a measuring mug or whatever and drain your vinegar like so. Then of course discard the remaining stuff and then set your vinegar aside. Leave to cool completely, and yeah, then we can go to step 2. Smash it. Righty right, ladies and gentlemen, to my big bowl I'm adding about 850 grams of strong white bread flour, like so. Now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sugar. Then I'm adding 1 tablespoon of sea salt. Now I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And now I'm adding 1 sachet of dried yeast. And now I'm adding 500 ml of milk. And now grab a fork and bring everything together. And when everything is combined together, get your hands in and knead the dough for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Like so. Right, when you have a nice and elastic dough, shape it into a ball and sprinkle with some flour. Make sure your whole ball is covered in flour. Then cover the ball with a towel and set aside until the dough has doubled in size, which will take about 1.5 hours. Smash in. Right, ladies and gentlemen, and after that much kneading, it's time for a recipe. Right, ladies and gentlemen, when your dough has doubled in size, knead it again for about 10 minutes, like so. Then get your dough on a clean surface and simply press it out about 1 centimeter thick or 1.5. Then get yourself a cutter and cut out your muffins or English muffins. Right, so now get yourself a frying pan on a low heat, no oil. While your pan is heating up, get yourself your coarse cornmeal and dust your muffins on the top and the bottom with the cornmeal. And while your pan is heating up, it's time for a recipe. Right, so when the pan is getting hot, get your muffins into the pan and fry on both sides until nice and golden brown. Smash in. Right, so when your English muffins are golden brown on one side, just flip them over, like so, and fry until the other side is golden brown as well. Smash in. Right, ladies and gentlemen, when your English muffins are cooked through, you can test this very easily. Just get a muffin, like so, tap on it. If it sounds hollow, it's done. Smash it. Now get the muffins out of the pan, like so, and let them cool down. And give your pan a nice whisk. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Next step, bring a large pot with water to the boil or to the simmer and heat up a small pan on low heat. To the small pan add 250 grams of butter. Keep the paper, which will come in handy when you have to grease some pans or whatever, so keep it in the fridge. Right, so now get a glass bowl. To your glass bowl add 3 egg yolks and always keep the whites and make a meringue or whatsoever. And now add to your eggs 2 teaspoons of your tarragon vinegar. And now get yourself a balloon whisk and whisk everything together. Right, ladies and gentlemen. While your water is coming up to a simmer, last time for a zippy. Because now you have to whisk continuously. So the water is kind of simmering. Place the bowl on top and whisk until it gets kind of foamy. And now add a little bit of the melted butter. And always whisk. And every now and then add a little bit of butter. But do not stop to whisk. And repeat the steps until you have incorporated all your butter. Now bring another pot with water to a simmer, and don't forget to whisk your Hollandaise sauce, and when it's a nice custardy consistency, season with some salt. and then season with some freshly ground black pepper. Give it a good whisk. And now give it a good squeeze of lemon juice, maybe, I don't know, probably half a teaspoon or so. Whisk again. And now you can take it off the heat, just to prevent it from more cooking. If it gets too cold, put it back on the heat. And as you can hopefully see, if I it holds the line. A little bit more salt. Right, so now heat up a big frying pan on a medium heat. Then get your prosciutto di Parma and fry it until nice and crispy. And now crack an egg into a ramekin. Turn over your bacon. Then get a big spoon when your water is simmering and swirl it. Right, so when your bacon is crispy, get them out onto your chopping board. Then get your muffin, cut into half. As you can see, nicely cooked. And just toast your muffin. Make sure you scrape off all the bacon juices. Then get rid of all the extra white bits here and get your egg out. Well, it doesn't look that perfect, but drain it on some kitchen paper. But it still feels like a ball of mozzarella. Nice. Right, ladies and gentlemen, and now it's time to plate up. So first get your sauce hollandaise on the plate. Then get a nice piece of your English muffin, top with your prosciutto di Parma, then carefully get your poached egg on top, and last but not least get a big spoonful of your Hollandaise sauce over the top. Right guys, and here we have it, a poached egg on an English muffin with some Parma ham and sauce hollandaise, or as we all know it, eggs Benedict. Anyway, as always, at this time, at this place, at this very moment, it's time for the tea. Bye bye, and see you next time.